All right, we're joined on Wisconsin.golf by Kate Brody of Grand Blanc, Michigan. She'll be a Badger in 2023, and Kate, a nice solid round today of even par.
Yes.
You got a big birdie on 17,
Yeah.
and then you managed to get the two putt on 18. At that point, I mean, do you have a sense for where you're at in relation to everything and what you needed to do to get through?
Honestly, today I was just trying to make a lot of pars because I know this is a tough golf course. It was really tight, so I knew no one was going to be out there shooting like a lot under. So I was just trying to make pars. I didn't know where I was at because I've been trying not to check the leaderboard in my past couple tournaments, so I didn't know where I was at all until I just looked. So, yeah, I was just trying to stay steady.
What was the key? I talked to Coach Erline out there. He said you came in from the match play championship over in Michigan.
Yes.
So you might have been a little bit tired, but you didn't show it. How did you feel?
Yeah, so the last 4 days, Monday through Thursday, was our Michigan State Amateur, and I lost yesterday morning in the Sweet 16. And then, so my plan was if I lost yesterday, I would head here to play this morning. And I knew I was going to be tired, but I knew I really want to give it a shot to qualify for this. So I got in town about 10:30, 11 last night, and ended up getting 7 or 8 hours of sleep like usual. So, I mean, I was fine. I was a little tired this morning from all the golf this week, but I just tried to grind it out.
What's your history on this course, though? Have you never seen it before today?
Never played it. Nope,
Really?
never seen it either.
Wow.
No, so I don't think I've played a golf course in Wisconsin before.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what a way
so
to
I was
start.
coming in blind. Yeah, one of the girls who's going to be a senior on Wisconsin, Nicole Siskowski.
Sure.
Yeah, she wrote me like just some notes about the course,
Okay.
just things to help me out
Right.
since I didn't get to play practice rounds. So that was really helpful, and like it really helped today.
What's the biggest national event you've played in, qualified for?
Last year I played in the girls junior PGA championship at Valhalla, so
Sure.
that was probably the biggest and the best field that I've played in, but this is going to be right up there this year if I make it. So
Did you feel your game was trending in this direction, that you could come in and do what you did today?
honestly, not really. I kind of struggled this week at the Michigan Amateur. My stroke play rounds were 81-77, so I was really not on my A game. I haven't played a lot of competitive golf in the last couple months with the weather being not great, and I've just had a lot of school, so I've just been practicing, and the Michigan Amateur was my first tournament of the summer, so
Wow.
I think my tournament game wasn't super sharp yet, but this week definitely helped me prepare for today, and I think everything worked out. I was a little upset that I lost yesterday morning, but I was like, you know what, we're headed to Madison, and let's try to go qualify for this big tournament.
One more thing about today's round, the birdie on 17, how did you do that? That's not normally a hole that yields a lot of birdies down the heat of a tournament.
Yeah, so I hit hybrid off the tee. Nicole on her note said just hit it right because everything slopes to the left. So I hit it down the right side, but the ball just trickled down into the left rough anyway. And I had about 86 yards, so I hit it just a little short of the green and right of the pin, and it rolled up to about 2 feet. So
Wow.
Yeah.
At that point, do you figure that's the one that, you still have to play 18, but that you had to feel pretty good at that point?
So I knew I was back to even, and I was like, I just need to make a par on this last hole, and that's all I can do. Yeah.
And the decision to go to commit to Wisconsin, who else was in the running, and what did you like about the Badgers?
I was talking to a lot of Big Ten schools and a couple smaller schools, but nothing really compared to Wisconsin. The coaches, the people. When I came and visited in last October, I just fell in love with everything about it. I loved the team. Coach Todd and Coach Kristen are awesome, and I just really could see myself here, and it was probably one of the easiest decisions I made.
Now, I covered the AmFam Championship last week, and one of our golfers in that, his name's Skip Kendall.
Yes.
And he told us that he coaches you to a degree. What is your relationship with Skip, and what has he done to help you get to where you are?
Yeah, so one of my good friends, PJ Maybank, he's in my grade, and he's going to Oklahoma. He practices down at the Orlando Golf Academy in the winters, so we've been going down there to see him for the past couple of years just to practice and try to stay sharp with the Michigan weather. So we've gone there a couple times, and I didn't have a great putting year last year, so my dad was like, well, Skip's a great putting coach, and he's helped a lot of my friends. He's given a lot of my friends putting lessons, so we went down there, and I had about a 3.5-hour lesson with him in February, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had the putter that I'm using right now, and I had a different putter when I went and had my lesson with him, and I really liked his, so I ended up ordering it.
Wow.
Yep. And
What kind of putter?
It's an Odyssey mallet.
Okay.
I've never putted with a mallet before.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, so I've always putted with blades.
Wow.
So it was kind of a big adjustment, but it's getting the job done right now, and Skip definitely really helped me with a lot of the mechanics and my setup, just little things that are making a big difference.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
I tell you, Kate, thanks a lot for your time,
of
and
course.
great job today.
Thank you.